The first thing that you're gonna notice is the Dual Talent NPC has been added. Grendag Brightbeard. It's gonna be in Orgrimmar and Ironforge. 50 gold to purchase Dual Talent, and currently I think I have Dual Talent. Let's go, look at that. Ah! And you can activate one or the other. This is gonna be so much fun. Another awesome thingy, if you haven't got exalted with the Warsong Gulch to get the bracers, the tabard, or the pants at level 60, now the weekly quest has become daily. Yes! The repelling invaders or the clear the forest, now you can get 1,000 reputation every day with Warsong Gulch. On top of that, you can do some pre-mades. So you can get all the way to exalted if you're already revered, probably in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks or so. So by the time you're in the second week or third week of phase 3, you could probably get exalted depending on whenever you are in the reputation bracket right now. This is going to be really cool. So I'm not going to be forced to get into engineering unless you want to do PvP, definitely. A lot of items from dungeons have been re-itemized, such as like the Sultrace the Lasher from Zul'Farrak, but it has now 23 strength and a 3.4 speed from 2.6. Same damage per second, just higher damage output, and same proc pretty much. It's gonna be really cool to farm this as a warrior or a paladin, or whoever thinks they want it. Other items have been receiving spell power, just like we had in Razorfriend Downs and Scarlet Monastery, and some of them are really good, like this offhand has 15 spell power, stamina, and intellect. Those shoulders have strength, agility instead of strength, spirit. Most of the items, like those that were useless from the last boss in Zul'Farrak, now it has strength and agility. Leather items with spell power, many of them. I'm gonna go fast through them, but look at those boots. The Sandstalker ankle guards now have 17 agility, 8 strength. Well, I used to have like pretty close numbers. The Embrance of the Lycan, this is a really nice one. It has 9 strength, 9 agility, and 32 attack power. That's gonna be really good for melee hunters and warriors alike. A lot of weapons seem to have their speed modified to a more slower speed, as people like that. Some loot from Uldaman has been modified too. And then we move into Mara. Nothing really noticeable so far. Maybe some shield got some spell power. Vine Root Sandals got spell power as well. The Mega Shot Rifle has its speed modified from 1.7 to 3.0, making it similar to the current Nomad gun. So the gun from Nomad, the Thermaplug shooter. We have a healing neck now with 10 stamina, 10 intellect, and 13 healing done by spells. We have the Eye of Eredras from Princess, which now has 13 spell power, 20 intellect, 13 stamina, which makes it a great PvP item. The Inventor Focal Sword has crit and spell power now, not only crit. Rod Grip Mantle with spell power. Healing Cloudstone healing thingies. This mace has been added some spell power, which had 50 mana on proc. There are going to be a couple of important items, and the most important one is the Blade of Eternal Darkness, which now has 20 spell power. So the only difference seems to be like they added 20 spell power to it. But I'm looking forward to farm this on my mage and see exactly what kind of runs I can make with it. If I can solo PRD or solo Zul'Farrak, I don't know, maybe even Mara. Now you're gonna see a lot of videos on the channel in the future if this turns to be like easy to get, because we don't know exactly the drop chance. But 20 spell power extra, that means you can use it even in the main hand or even in raid. If it procs a couple of times per fight, it's gonna be great. BRD has some items modified as well. It seems like a lot of ranged weapons have been has their speed change. Currently this Houndmaster bow has 3.1 speed, 19 range attack power, and 3 agility, which makes it better than the current Nomad gun, the epic one. We have a nice offhand here, Enthralled Spear. Improves your chance to hit with a spell and attacks by 1% hit, 8 spell power and 9 intellect. This is gonna be probably pre-bis, definitely, with hit for casters. Kindling Staff received some spell power, 15. Doesn't make it that great. And for shamans with hit and spell power. This one, I don't know exactly what was modified here. 10 intellect, okay. Another gun modified. It seems like hunters are not going to have problems, man. All of their guns, in every dungeon there's a gun or a bow to get. A PvP event as well, and so on. Arbiter's Blade received more stamina and more intellect, also more spell power, making it viable for a PvP spec, I guess. The Cyclopean Band, now from 9 spell power went to 12, and also received more stamina and intellect, making it viable for PvP as well. So if you want to grab one of those, would be nice. This drops from the arena event. And then the Sunken Temple quest items have been modified. And apparently you can get more than one from the quest. I read something this morning, but I didn't really understand. So you could probably get all the quest items from the quest. Look at this helmet. 9 stamina, 17 intellect, 22 spell power. This is huge, the gem burst thingy. 35 healing on those pants. 11 agility, 36 attack power on this helm. This could be great for ranged hunters. And obviously the Chain Essence of Ekranius, which gives a 10 stamina now on top of the proc. Also the on-use effect has cooldown modified from 15 minutes to 10 minutes. A lot of class changes, a lot of rune changes. Most of them had their icons modified. So if you log into the game right now, because those changes are live, and you see that some of the icons are modified, don't worry too much. Druid had a couple of nice runes. I'm gonna give you some examples. Let's go to the Hunter here. The Hunter, the True Shot aura has been changed dramatically. If I go into the game right now, you can see that my True Shot aura gives now 100 attack power to the party and 200 range attack power for me. It's kind of crazy because this is the last rank. Supposedly it's not supposed to be the last rank. We're gonna have it the level 52nd rank. But maybe hunters do need like a huge buff in order to perform. Who knows? Other things, like you can see, Exposed Weakness has been changed, their aura, from the icon. From this one to the second one, the green one. But this one, it's similar to the one that is on the tier 2 set. Trap Launcher icon has been changed, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think they were changed to represent more of what they have. And we got a total of 6 new runes for bracers and helm. It seems like we have 3 here for bracers, 2 for helm. Some of the runes were modified, but only for a handful of classes. I think the Hunter got the sniper training modified. If in the past it was 10% critical strike if you didn't move for 6 seconds. Now if you don't move for 2 seconds, you're gonna stack up like 2% crit all the way until 10. So stacks up 5 times. And then if you move, you only lose 1 stack, so you go back to 8% if you move for a second, 8% crit, and then if you stay for 2 seconds more, you're gonna get back to 10% crit. Those are too many class changes. I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment if you want to check them. Every class receives like the new runes, which are about 6, 3 for bracers, 3 for helm. Some of them are great, some of them are average, but that's pretty much the way that it is. Paladin has received like some really cool stuff, including like Hammer of Righteousness, improved Hammer of Wrath, Purifying Power. Paladin is going to be probably really fun to play at level 50. I'm going to leave the link in the description for this specific one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe and like. We reached 75,000 subs on the channel. It's amazing. I am hyped to go into phase 3 and discover new gold grinds for you guys. I'm going to play multiple characters. I'm going to try to see which dungeons we can explore and solo for gold. Find me live at twitch.tv/Frostadamus. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.